Hello, 你好. Welcome to Proficient Chinese 101, Lesson 2. In today's lesson, we are going to talk about the basics of Chinese pronunciation. But before we do that, let's review what you've learned in our previous lesson, okay? Number 1, what will you say to your Chinese friends the first time you meet them? That's right, 你好,你好. Number 2, what will you say to someone who did you a favor? Very good. 谢谢,谢谢. Okay, number 3, what will you say to your Chinese friends before you leave? Excellent. 再见,再见. Alright, as you've started to master Chinese language, now let's focus on the fundamentals of Chinese pronunciation, known as Pinyin. Don't worry, I promise it'll be fun and easy. Let's talk about Pinyin, okay? Pinyin is pronounced like Pinyin. It means to join together sounds or to spell out sounds. In 1958, it became an official system to transcribe Chinese sounds using Roman alphabets. Awesome, right? So that's why I said in our previous lesson that it is easy to learn Chinese. Especially, you can avoid understanding 50,000 Chinese characters. All you need to do is to master the pronunciation of Chinese characters through Pinyin. It's very simple. Let's talk about the 26 letters in English alphabet, okay? You see, Pinyin has very similar English alphabet, such as A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and etc. The only difference is there is no alphabet V in Pinyin. Instead, there is a very unique vowel, U. U looks like the English alphabet, U, with 2 little dots overhead, like a German umlaut. It's pronounced similar to the U in use or unit. So please remember, there is no V, but there is U. Got it so far? Let's continue, shall we? Another difference in Chinese Pinyin alphabet is the way you pronounce them. Some of them are very similar with English pronunciation, and some of them are a little different. For instance, with English alphabet, you can sing the alphabet song like this. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, right? I bet you can sing along with me for the whole song. However, with Chinese alphabet, this is how you sing the alphabet song. 阿波茨的俄佛格何以即可冷漠呢? Okay, you got it, right? Wait, before you start saying things like, well, this is a little complicated. Don't worry, I will guide you through the pronunciation and declutter the process for you. This allows you to speak and talk like a native Chinese speaker. Now let me share with you some common mistakes most non-native speakers make when they pronounce Chinese Pinyin, alright? For example, the Pinyin for friend is P-E-N-G-Y-O-U. P-E-N-G has a second tone, Y-O-U has a third tone. But please don't worry about the tones for now. I will explain that to you in our coming lessons. Anyway, how would you pronounce this word? Pinyin? Surely not. Remember, Pinyin is not English. Well, here is how you pronounce it correctly. 朋友, 朋友. That's right. It sounds like 朋友 in English. Let's try it one more time, okay? 朋友, 朋友, 朋友. Okay, well done. Okay, so if someone asks you what relationship is between you and your friend, what will you say? That's right, 朋友. Excellent. Now you know how to pronounce the word friend correctly. How about this word? C-H-I-F-A-N. It means to eat rice or to eat a meal. Most non-native speakers may pronounce it as 吃饭, Well, it's incorrect. Here is how you pronounce it correctly. 吃饭,吃饭. That's right. 吃 is pronounced like 吃. 饭 is pronounced like 饭, not fan. Let's try it one more time. Repeat after me, okay? 吃饭,吃饭. So, if you're ready to eat your meal with your friends, what will you say? That's right. 吃饭,吃饭. Okay, now I also want to point out some common misconceptions that many Western learners have. One example is the word 功夫. Did you know that the spelling and the pronunciation is actually not the standard Mandarin Pinyin? As around mid-1800s, the Western society adopted Kung Fu as a term for Chinese martial art, and it has stuck around for a very long time, even until today. But since you are learning the standard Mandarin Pinyin, here is how you pronounce this word correctly. 功夫, not 空腹. Gong is pronounced similar with the word gone. Fu is pronounced like fu in food. Okay, now let's practice this word a few more times. 功夫, 功夫, 功夫. Wonderful! Now let's talk about Chinese words that are pronounced properly. When people say bean curd, a lot of non-native speakers will pronounce it as tofu. Unfortunately, this is not the proper Chinese pronunciation. How did you pronounce this word correctly? 豆腐. Let's practice this word together, okay? 豆腐, 豆腐, 豆腐. Awesome! Now let's practice what you've learned in today's lesson. Number 1, if your friends ask you, who is this person? What will you say? That's right. 朋友, 朋友. Number 2, now if you are ready to eat with your friends, what will you say? Very good. 吃饭, 吃饭. Number 3, how did you say Chinese martial art? Good job. 功夫, 功夫. Number 4, if you want to buy bean curd, what will you say to the vendor in Chinese? That's right. 豆腐, 豆腐. Excellent. That's all for now. I will see you guys in the next lesson. 再见.